Hi, good afternoon. I would just like to say, before we go into this cooking video, that I realize now that I'm editing that you can't see the bowl. And I wish y'all could see what I see, because when I had that camera pointing down, I could see it all. And somehow, when I go to edit it, it shrinks it. So you don't have to tell me you can't see it. But all I'm doing is putting stuff in a bowl, okay? So just enjoy the video, okay? Or don't. But you don't have to tell me you can't see it. I got to come up with something better. I'll figure it out, okay? I'll do better, okay? Okay. Hi. Pardon the googly eyes. When I do like that, I'll have to stand like that and make my neck hurt. Otherwise, I have googlies. Okay, so today, boys and girls, we're going to make keto bread. Yes, that's what it's called, keto bread. My bestie sent me this recipe, and it is 2 cups of almond flour, half teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of ground flaxseed, 4 large eggs, half a cup of butter, and a half a cup of water. So it's gluten-free, dairy-free, vegetarian, not vegan. I guess they eat eggs and butter. I think they do. I don't know. It doesn't matter. So the first thing we do is preheat the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius. And then we line an 8 by 4 inch loaf pan with parchment paper, reserving an inch on all sides for easy removal. Now, I learned a secret about parchment paper because it's a pain in the butt, okay? So what you do is you take it and you run it under water. So let me run it under water. And then you squeeze all the water out. Because parchment paper is a pain, okay? But when you wet it, it makes it easier to work with, okay? And it'll dry in the oven. So then you just line your little pan here with your parchment paper. I don't really like parchment paper. I'd rather just use baking oil, pan, whatever. You know what I'm saying. I can't think of words when I need them, okay? I blame it on this medication I took a long time ago called Topamax. It stole my words. I don't know if that's true, but I mean, that is a side effect, but I don't know if it's still the reason. Anyway, I'm gonna take a pair of scissors, get my paper out of the drawer, and I'm gonna cut off all that excess because we don't need all that hanging off, okay? We're just gonna give it a little haircut. All right, we just cut all that off so we don't have that much excess, okay? And then we're gonna put our bread right down in there. Look, I got little things hanging everywhere. All right, we're gonna set that right there and wait. And I didn't get out the mixing bowl. I got everything else ready but the mixing bowl. Okay, so first ingredient is 2 cups of almond flour. I got the Green Wise finely ground blanched almond flour from Publix, and we're going to use 2 cups. So that's 1 cup. Oh, why did my light go out? Oh, goodness. Oh, nope, that's not the light. Why did my light go out again? Oh, goodness. All right, I don't know how to make it easier to see because my cabinets are in the way of this big old thing here. So anyway, we're just going to do 2 cups of almond flour. Fine. You're fine, almond flour. Uh-oh. All right, that's a bit much. So, yeah, we just will shorten the next cup a little bit. It's fine. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's probably about right. All right, there you go. All right, now we have 2 cups. Now look, y'all know I don't claim to be a baker. I don't claim to be a chef or a cook or nothing. I just like to cook sometimes, and I like to bring y'all along with me, okay? I took all the stuff out. Now I can't find nothing. Okay, half a teaspoon of salt. And I bought me some salt so I don't have to use my salt shaker. And I like pink Himalayan salt, but you can use whatever you want to. Okay? All right. And 1 tablespoon of baking powder. baking powder, okay? 1 tablespoon, which seems like a lot. There you go. Why does my light keep going out? Stop it. We're just gonna do it in the dark. That's the way I prefer it anyway, okay? Baking, that is. Get your mind out of the gutter, okay? All right, so we got that. A tablespoon of baking powder, 3 tablespoons of ground flaxseed. Ground flaxseed. I got that at Publix too. I think probably any grocery store has it. So that's 1 tablespoon, 2 tablespoons, 3 tablespoons. Alrighty. There we have that. In a small bowl, add the salt mix well in a large mixing bowl. Use a hand mixer to beat together the flaxseed, eggs, butter, and water until frothy. I've already put my flaxseed in here, so that's good. Yeah, that's good. I've already messed that up, so. All right, so we're just gonna skip that part about the flaxseed. Hopefully it won't mess it up. Always read directions, okay? So now I'm gonna put, that egg just squirted out all over me. How rude of you. Oh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 4 eggs. All right. Get that off of me because that's sticky and I can't stand it. Alrighty, all right. We've already messed this up by not reading directions. 1/2 cup of butter melted, which is a whole stick. And I melted it a while ago. You never want to pour hot butter in with cold eggs because it'll start cooking them. I learned that the hard way, okay? And then 1/2 cup of water. I didn't read the directions ahead of time. Always read your directions ahead of time, okay? Now we're gonna get this frothy. All right, it said until you see bubbles. So we see bubbles, and now we're gonna gently stir through the dry ingredients. Gently stir. I hope not putting my flaxseed in there doesn't mess it up, but it's too late to go back now. Okay, we're gently stirring, and we're gently stirring. Transfer the batter. Transfer the batter to a lined pan. Bake the bread for 40 minutes until a skewer comes out clean. How about a knife? Because I don't have a skewer. It says to store keto bread should always be stored in the refrigerator, covered at all times. The ingredients are too fragile to be kept at room temperature. The bread will keep for 2 weeks. You can freeze leftover slices and store it in the freezer in a Ziploc bag for up to 6 months. All right, that looks really good, don't it? All right, I don't know why I had to do that. Now we're gonna pour it in this pan, okay? I hope that my parchment paper stays under control. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Okay, and we're gonna now put this in an oven that has already been preheated to 350, and we're gonna set the timer for 40 minutes. Be good, you're gonna do great, I hope. And I'll be back. All right, it's been 40 minutes. Let's test it. I can't see. My glasses are smoked up, fogged up. Oh, it comes out clean, mate. Look at it. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. All right, you know we gotta try it, don't you? Yeah. See, I don't have much cabinet space. That's why I have trouble. Because I use my stain. Y'all don't care about all that. Y'all do not care about all that. You just care that you can't see what I'm doing. Look at there. Ah, look at there. know that the flax seeds probably needed to go in with the wet ingredients because they absorb them. But I already messed it up, okay? I just messed it up. When you just mess it up, you just gotta admit you messed it up and you move on with life, okay? We'll use this. Y'all can see? Yes, you can see. I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. Oh, look at that. Y'all see my sexy Crocs with my shorts? Yeah, that's how I roll, okay? Because I do not care. I leave my butter on the counter the way God intended. Because butter don't go bad. Okay, because butter is essentially just fat. Good fats. Good fats. Gotta have them good fats. Used to, they'd say you can't have butter because it's fat. And now they say, no, your body needs fat. It needs the good fat. So now you can eat butter. I'm sorry we told you to switch to the plastic margarine in a tub. Go back to butter. All right, y'all ready? Let's taste it. You ready? Cheers. It doesn't have a great deal of flavor. It's not bad. Let me put some jelly on it. It doesn't taste bad. It's not an overwhelming taste of anything, but I'm gonna eat it. So what I have here is Blackberry Patch, handmade in small batches with cane sugar, apple butter from Thomasville, Georgia. And it's in my Publix store. Makes it totally not keto, but it sure does make it good. Much better with a little bit of jelly. Yeah, I like it. If you're looking for a very low sugar bread, now to me this isn't like a bread you would slice for a sandwich. This is more like a breakfast bread to me. I don't know, it may just be me. Yeah, I like it. Thumbs up. Have a great day. Remember, I love you. Jesus loves you. We hope he's coming back soon because people be crazy, and I'll talk to you on the next one, okay? Toodles.